welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Monse. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, let's get started. So this is my door. It's pretty basic but I just put like a little heart that I got at Target. So when you walk in, this is what my room looks like. Here in the entrance is kind of like my whatever, you know what I mean? This bag just has like a bunch of other bags that I get from like stuff that I order, and then I reuse the bags, like the shipping bags, as like my trash can. And then that's just like extras that I've been too lazy to put away. And then under here is just like random boxes that I honestly need to put in the recycle, but I just haven't gotten around to it. And then here is my backpack. Sorry, I don't use my backpack for anything unless I go study on campus, but for now it just like sits here. And then this is the extra bed. So like I said, because I have a double, I have like an extra bed even though it's just me in here. And honestly, I kind of just use this like as a couch. So that's just like my throw pillow. And then this pretty frame is one that Misa made me last year for Valentine's Day. And then, wow, who am I? I was about to say that's just like PR stuff, which like it is, but like I'm not that big of an influencer to say that yet. But yeah. And then this is just like my night stuff that I just like throw on here, and like night cream, eye cream, things like that. Under here are my Crocs. You already know I love Crocs. And then on this side of the room, I decided to put all like my makeup. Hold on, let me fix the lighting. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but a lot of like beauty influencers like have like a nice little background, and this was supposed to be my cute little background right here. But I was just so busy throughout the school year that I didn't get to film. But isn't it cute? I don't know, I think it's cute. Basically here at the bottom it's just like hand sanitizer, and then I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of messy because these are just like my go-to like lip glosses that I just like pick up, and like my setting spray. And then this little plant right here is my baby, but it's kind of dying. Like I was able to revive it, so like you see these here, but like some of them are dying. So I'll put a picture of what it looked like at the beginning of the school year, and it was so pretty. And then this what is this? Just like a little box, I guess. Kind of just has a bunch of junk in there. Like I'm almost scared to show you, but like my tripod, my eyeshadow palette, sunscreen, my ring light, just like kind of like junk, I'm not gonna lie. And then moving on up, we have a candle that I never lit, my makeup brushes, and then this box just has like extra makeup that I use. So like some like foundation, because I don't use foundation on a regular basis, so I just keep it in here. And then this little jar just has my beauty blender. And then up here I have a picture of me and Misa, but honestly this is like super outdated, so like I think I'm gonna change it soon. Hand sanitizer, perfume, and other makeup brushes that I use. So that's kind of this section right here. I wanted to put it on this side because I knew, because my bed was going to be on the other side, I was like, I'm not going to be using this side, but I wanted to use it more. So I put all my makeup stuff here. That way when I do my makeup, like I'm on this side of the room. And then moving on to the drawers. This drawer is kind of like my my undergarments, and then on this side like my PJs and stuff. And then this drawer is all of like my t-shirts. Also, I'm in socks because this is a very chill room tour. And then here in the front, it's like the ones that are like too small to like actually fold, you know what I mean? So I just like fold them in half and I put them there. And then this one is where all of like my jeans are, my shorts, and my socks right here. I use a lot of like these little mini socks, so that's why like they all fit right here. And then the bottom drawer is kind of like my workout drawer, I want to say, but these are like sports bras, these are sweats and stuff. These are like casual, like kind of like sleep t-shirts, I'm not gonna lie. Then these are like all my shorts, and then these are all my leggings. So that's this side of the room. And then right here I have like my little balcony door. So if so if I go out through here, it's kind of loud because there's like noise going on, but if I go out through here, it's just like the balcony and like the rest of the house. but we're gonna close that because the noise is really loud. Now onto my favorite part of my room, and honestly this has been like really hard to keep from everyone and like to not post on my Instagram, because in my opinion it's the cutest part, and I just like, I want to brag about it, I want to post it and things like that. But here it is. Isn't it so cute? So this M I got from a seller on Etsy, and I'm literally obsessed because I think it looks so pretty. And then this little I can't think of the name. They have a name, but like basically I was gonna buy one of these that had like flowers and was like really pretty at Joann's, but it was so expensive. I think the girl told me it was like 60 or 50 bucks, and I was like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna pay 50 bucks on like one like string of fake leaves and flowers, you know what I mean? So I ended up buying like these two small just like leaves, and then I taped them together, and I think it looks pretty amazing in my opinion. And so yeah, basically this is my bed, and then of course my very beautiful background, and then I have like string lights on the back. I'm gonna insert a clip here or at the end of what my room looks like at night, because I think it looks, not that it looks better, but it looks really cool at night, so I want you guys to see that. And then here is my mirror. Honestly, this is another thing that I'm obsessed with, because I feel like I've seen this type of like pattern on like really expensive mirrors, but I literally bought this at Ross. Like I bought this on Ross, and then I took the bus home because hashtag broke college student. So I really liked it, and this is where I take all my cute fits. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this setup a lot. And then behind my bed, like I said, I have like extra of everything, like an extra bed and stuff, because it's just me in the room. And so I had an extra desk and I didn't know what to do with it, but I felt like that side of the room was too crowded already. I didn't want to add like more stuff. So behind my bed, I just have like this desk where I kind of use like as a nightstand, and I have a bunch of like night stuff or things that I use like after I shower. So lotion, deodorant, toothbrush. Also, if you aren't using 0% aluminum yet, you have to switch. Like please just search it up. Just search up what aluminum, the potential risks of aluminum in deodorant, and like please just trust me. If you don't want to search it up, just trust me that every girl needs to be using 0% aluminum. But yeah, that's basically my nightstand. And then this little pillow I just used to like hold up my other two pillows, because I think they look better like when they're standing instead of like them being flat. So that's just like there. And then under here I just have like my hamper for my dirty laundry, my rug, and then that is just kind of for my cables, so that my cables don't look messy, you know what I mean? Moving on to my desk. My desk, like, I feel like I could have done better, but by the time I got around to decorating my desk, it was just like the school year had already started. I was too busy studying for tests and stuff, so I didn't do that good of a job. It kind of looks like what my desk looks like last year, but I think even last year it looked a little better, I'm not gonna lie. But this is what my desk looks like. So this is kind of just like jewelry over here, because that way I can just like put it on, grab it, look in the mirror, and then go. And then this is a cute thank you card that a friend sent me. And then these are the pampas. So originally I thought I was gonna do like a boho theme, you know what I mean? Like I thought that was gonna be the vibe I was going for, but I don't know, I just decided I didn't want to do that, and I did like whatever this theme is instead. So that's why those are there, and I just like never moved them or changed them or anything like that, so they just kind of stayed there. But basically this is my water bottle, so just ignore that. That's like not supposed to be on my desk. And then this is my diffuser, and then of course my computer, my pens, my lamp, basic everything. And then on the desk I have 3 drawers. So the first one is just kind of like go-to things, and then this second drawer literally does not have any other purpose other than to hold my makeup bag. So this is where I keep all my makeup, and it's like a bunch, so I was just too lazy to like put it anywhere else, so I just kept it in like my travel makeup bag. And the bottom drawer, that one's kind of messy, so that one's where I keep like extra papers, extra notebooks. Do you know what I mean? So we're not gonna look at that one. But then on like behind my desk and my bed and things like that is my closet. So this closet is the one that I actually use for like my clothes and stuff. So that's just like sweaters on the top. This bucket has like beanies and like winter stuff, and this bucket has like summer stuff. So like I think I have like a swimsuit in there, or hats, or I don't, basically summer stuff. And then these are like my actual clothes, so I try to color coordinate it a little, and it goes from like jackets to more like shirts, tanks, and then dresses on this side. And then on the bottom I have all my shoes, and then that's like my yoga mat. But yeah, this is the closet that I actually use. And then it has this cute mirror. I really like these mirrors, and I have taken so many pictures like this, like so many pictures with this background, because I think it's so pretty. Like, tell me it's not pretty. But like I said, I haven't even posted them because I didn't want anyone to see like the main attraction, you know what I mean? So they're all just sitting in my camera roll, but I might post them now, I don't know. But I really love the circle mirror because it just shows my whole room, and then I think it looks really cute. So let's close that up. And then this, like, it's so random, like I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be used for, but I use it. It's kind of mess, but I use it for like all my hair stuff, so like my hair, my brush. And then this second closet is kind of like my storage slash pantry, so I just keep like snacks in here basically, and my Brita and my chips. And then this long dress that I brought like just in case I was going somewhere fancy, but like where am I gonna go? Like, where am I gonna go that I need that dress? But I brought it anyway. And then the top of the closet basically just has like storage stuff, so like the luggage that I use, and then like the space bags that I brought like when I brought my clothes and stuff like that. And then once again, this one has a circle mirror too, but this one doesn't have a cute background, so I don't really use this mirror. I use the one in the other closet. But that is it. That is my room. I hope you guys love it, because honestly I'm pretty obsessed with it. And I don't know if you noticed, but if you watch my vlog, you know that I only had one curtain, now I have 2 curtains. But yeah, that's my room. If you guys have any questions on like where I got anything or anything like that, I just realized that I forgot to say anything. But if you have any questions, then leave it in the comments down below, or if you want to compliment my room, then I would greatly appreciate that in the comments as well. But yeah, I hope you guys liked my room tour. I know it's kind of delayed, but it's here. It's here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.